I think policies have proved that it's nothing to do with doing what's right for most people. Now, Ricky Gervais reacts as Sadiq Khan is left speechless in Parliament after Farage questions him. You're not going to believe this one. Sadiq Khan was left completely speechless in Parliament. Nigel Farage asked the one question nobody expected. And for a moment, the Mayor of London, usually sharp, usually quick with a comeback, had nothing. And then, just when the clip started spreading online, Ricky Gervais, of all people, chimed in with a reaction that turned the whole thing into a viral storm. This wasn't just politics as usual. This was one of those rare unscripted moments where power, personality, and raw honesty collide in front of millions. Welcome to Back Britain Unfold. The exchange began during a fiery session in Parliament, where questions were being thrown at the Mayor regarding London's growing pressures, crime, immigration, the economy, you name it. Farage, who has made a career out of cutting through political polish, decided to put Khan on the spot. He asked a blunt, uncomfortable question that touched directly on leadership accountability. Now, usually Khan is armed with statistics, counterattacks, or a sharp line to dismiss his critics. But this time, silence, a pause, a shuffle of papers, a flicker of hesitation that was impossible to ignore. It only lasted a few seconds, but in politics, a few seconds of silence is an eternity. And that's when social media lit up. One user tweeted, "When even Sadiq Khan can't defend himself, you know the question hit home." Another wrote, "Farage 1, Khan 0. The look on his face said it all." Journalists quickly jumped in too, pointing out that Khan's pause wasn't just awkward. It was symbolic of a leader who, after years in power, is now struggling to answer the most direct challenges about the state of his city. But here's where it got even more interesting. Hours later, Ricky Gervais, the comedian known for his brutal honesty and sharp wit, tweeted about the exchange. He didn't pick sides. He didn't launch into a rant. Instead, he simply wrote that silence was louder than any answer. In just one line, Gervais managed to capture exactly what people were feeling. That sometimes what a politician doesn't say speaks volumes more than what they do. And of course, once Gervais stepped in, the clip exploded. Suddenly, it wasn't just political insiders talking. It was the general public, entertainment outlets, talk shows, everyone. Now, let's zoom out. Why does this matter so much? Because Sadiq Khan has built his image on being a confident, articulate defender of London. Whether you agree with him or not, he rarely loses his footing. That pause, that speechless moment, chipped away at that image. And for Farage, who thrives on exposing cracks in the establishment, it was gold. One senior Conservative strategist was overheard saying, "Farage doesn't need to win every debate. He just needs clips like this to prove his point." Even some Labour MPs were said to be privately frustrated, worried that the Mayor's hesitation handed his critics a weapon they'll replay over and over again. Meanwhile, the public reaction split down the middle. Supporters of Khan argued it was nothing, just a momentary pause blown out of proportion. "He's human, he's allowed to think before answering," one defender wrote. But critics saw it differently. One London resident commented under the viral video, "We don't need hesitation, we need leadership. If he can't answer in Parliament, how can he handle the real problems outside it?" This tug of war over perception is exactly why the moment matters. Because in politics, reality is shaped by the narrative. And the narrative right now is that Khan was caught off guard while Farage looked like the man holding him to account. And Ricky Gervais, his reaction was the perfect amplifier. By staying neutral and simply pointing out the silence, he made it impossible to ignore. Think about it. When a politician speaks, half the country tunes it out. When a comedian with millions of fans makes a comment, everyone listens. That's why Gervais's tweet got more engagement than the original parliamentary clip. His ability to cut straight to the truth without jargon made the whole moment even bigger. So, what's next for Khan? The pressure is now on to prove that he's still sharp, still capable, and still in control. Every future appearance will be watched more closely. Another stumble like this, and critics will say the silence wasn't a one-off. It was a sign of decline. This was today's important update. We want to make it clear that our videos do not contain any kind of misinformation. Our only goal is to deliver true and verified news from across the UK, right here on Britain Unfold. If you enjoyed the video, please like, share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to the Britain Unfold channel. Thank you.